Hey Taurus and Taurus placements, welcome to Celestial Guidance. I'm Jo and I've been away for a while and it's talking about spiritual awakening as I'm shuffling some of these decks. And I'm here to do your relationship reading if you are single or in separation or whatever's going on with you. Let's find out what's coming towards you for the rest of July and into August, shall we? So, angels, guides and masters. Spiritual awakening again when I stop shuffling. So some of you are going through some kind of awakening where you there's a shift, you're being shifted. So redirected is kind of the energy that I'm getting coming out of these cards. There is a masculine twin and there is beyond illusion and reprogramming your soul. So there's definitely something around an awakening and being reprogrammed or redirected in a different direction. Now some of you could have been going through healing for quite some time over a divine masculine, and we all have masculine and feminine energy, so please don't try to make it, you know, fit as a male, because I have masculine energy and other females do, and males have feminine energy as well as masculine energy. We cannot flip and switch. Somebody's wanting to speak the truth. So a lot of my readings have been a bit strange this week, and there is a twin flame faculty that's coming in. So there's something around a counterpart or somebody that you may have, you know, been waiting for some of you, where you've gone in your different directions and it's going to come back around, and there's something in your intuition that's possibly telling you, or you can sense that this is happening for some of you as well. So let's have a look. Personal empowerment, a wedding. So you could have been married to somebody in the past or married by souls to somebody, not necessarily in the 3D. And you've been able to sense there's a missing piece or something or part of your life, and you know that you're waiting for your one. Now you could be feeling, if you have already met your one or you've met your twin flame on this twin flame journey, because there is a lot of twin flame energy coming out lately, that they could be again married by souls, or you have actually been married to somebody and time's gone by and they're coming back around. For others of you, you are yet to meet a divine counterpart where there's passion, playfulness, and you're being activated and put into alignment for them to come in, is kind of what I'm feeling. So I do think that at some point in your life you may have crossed paths with this person, or, you know, you've had encounters, or, you know, you don't have to have had a relationship with this person. However, a lot of my readings are like crossing energy at the moment, so you may have placements of other star signs that you may want to go watch, but it does feel like you've been on quite the hermit journey. Look, you could be dealing with a Virgo. It could be dealing with a Pisces, because we've got High Priestess energy coming out of the deck. However, it does seem that some of you have gone through an awakening where you've wised up and gone through a lot of learning curves to grow and become wiser and set them boundaries, is kind of what is coming into my mind. I wasn't going to do this reading, in all honesty, because I'd done my readings for today and I just sat down and I was called to do it. So anyway, there is somebody that's done some shadow and light work. Some of you could be teachers, entrepreneurs, or you just are natural healers, or you've crossed paths with somebody that's needed your guidance, help, or vice versa. So switch roles as you see it. But I do think on this journey, there's been many times when you've had to walk away from certain things that haven't been serving you, haven't been in alignment with you, but it doesn't mean that your blessings are not coming in. I'm kind of feeling in this energy that some of you have been soul searching and healing yourself on this journey from bad separations as well, where you've probably gone through really awful separations where you've really loved somebody, because twin flame and obviously being divine counterparts coming out, that it isn't the easiest of journeys, and it's taken you a lot of strength to push through. Whatever reason this is coming out for, I don't know, but you've been mastering your emotions, your health, your healing process, and for some of you it's taken quite a long time. However, you are feeling more emotionally satisfied. You could be dealing with a Leo, you could have a Gemini, Virgo, or Pisces. I can see that the Wheel of Fortune's coming out and the Tower is coming out straight after it. So at some point there has been some kind of legality or separation with somebody where they may not have given you closure, or they may not have given you your answers, and there's been a separation. Is because I am feeling it, but there is something. You've been passionate about your healing journey and it hasn't been easy, because the Hermit is a wise one, somebody that reflects on the facts of life and knowledge and wisdom of going through things and coming out of the other side, because he holds the star in the lantern, and strength's coming out, and the Magician. So you've mastered the courage to push through many Tower moments in your life and many cycles and loops of going around or never feeling like you can get out of, you know, a difficult time. It's gone on and on and on. The healing process, because the Hermit is the healer and the wise one. And then you've got the Magician. So you've spent quite some time mastering your emotions or your self-worth to set them boundaries, because there is something coming in that emotionally satisfies you, and that could be you finding yourself, if it isn't you wanting a relationship anymore because you've given up. Because some people do, and this, for whatever reason, and I keep saying it, I think you're working on yourself, Taurus, is kind of the energy that's coming out, because you've gone through a massive Tower, or more than one in your lifetime, and you could be very mature, even if you're not of a mature age, you're very grown up. But it is showing me that there's an offer coming in, and somebody is reoccurring, or somebody is in the background, or somebody that you're meant to be in alignment with is wanting to come back in, and anything is possible. Believe me, anything is possible to create balance where there's been imbalance or blow-ups or arguments, disagreements, or just not being on the same page as somebody, is the kind of energy that is coming out in this reading. There is passion there, and a lot of soul searching has had to be done to create that balance. Look, Sagittarius energy with Temperance coming out here. So you have a lot of intuition and a lot of angelic support that's guided you to walk away from situations in your life where you've possibly been played. And you've, for whoever this reading's for, there is somebody coming in for you, but it feels like you've spent quite a while on your own, is kind of the energy that I'm getting, and mastering other aspects of your life on your journey. And it hasn't come without difficulties, because again, that King of Swords is coming up, so it's a reoccurring energy. So somebody that you possibly wasn't in alignment with in the past is wanting to reoccur back into your life, and they could have been sat there and they could be watching, or there could be something around, you know, because that is a divine connection. Six of Cups, it talks about past energy, and it's somebody that is in the background that you can't see. There's something you can't see. It doesn't mean this person here can't see you, and somebody is wanting to come forward to bring back some kind of order where they've created chaos in the past and put you through such a lot of heartache and pain. And maybe you've had contact off and on, but they've not stayed around for long, is kind of the energy that I'm feeling from this reading, to speak the truth, because there's some kind of attainment that needs to be gained. And the King of Swords is holding that Ace of Swords in his hand, and he's shown himself twice. So there's definitely somebody that is mysterious or was very elusive in the past and didn't quite give you your answers, that you've got a soul contract or bond with, so there could be unfinished business. And even if you and this person don't get back together, there's something about High Priestess, Hermit, Moon card is somebody in their emotions. It's a soulmate that is now wanting to come back in and open the heart and tell you why something's happened and explain to you, is kind of the energy that I'm getting, because there's something that needs to be taken to completion, mission completion, and it's the 1111. So something is guiding this person to come back into your energy, and I don't know where and I don't know when, but whoever this reading is for, it's somebody, because we've got 1010 here, you are enough, and maybe some of you have questioned whether you are, and you've gone on this hermit's journey to soul search, but there was always a reunion that was meant to come in and happen, even like years down the line. For some of you 2 years could have gone past, for some of you 10 years could have gone past, but there's something coming up, or something coming out in this reading about somebody being sorry and wanting to reach out and have that communication with you, even if nothing comes of it. But there is passion and romantic feelings and attraction here. I haven't been given the Ace of Cups, so I can't say it's a new energy, but let's shuffle the deck, because maybe somebody new is coming into your life as well, and see if anything wants to come out. But this is talking about somebody reoccurring back around from the past, where there's been some kind of blockage or barrier that stopped you and your person being together. Yeah, maybe it was their ego, maybe it was that they were switched off at that time and there wasn't the emotions, but maybe time's gone by and they've had to go through cycles, or being in solitude, or doing some kind of awakening or healing the self, in order to come back and give you some kind of answers, or something that you've been waiting for that you think that you're never going to get, but there's something here saying that you are. And maybe at that point in time there is a new relationship, divine counterpart, or somebody that is going to be your light in the dark, or you're their light in the dark, that's coming out in this reading. So we have Aries energy here now as well. We're getting a lot of divine counterpart energy coming out in your reading, Taurus. You could already be with somebody, and you and your person's journey has been very difficult, and you've had your trials and tribulations, but you've managed to stay together through it all. And there's been, you know, ups and downs, highs and lows, because there is divine feminine twin flame energy here, and there is some kind of karmic purging. So something is meant to be transformed in this situation, and maybe something needs to be forgiven and released in order for a new beginning to come in. Somebody wants to come back from being left out in the cold, or somebody left you out in the cold and they need to come around. It did cause a lot of heartache and pain, and there was something where harsh words could have been spoken before this ending has occurred as well. However, there is a reunion of somebody. This is not for everybody, this reading is very, very specific, but somebody is wanting to come back into your life, and it's happened to me recently. I'm so sorry. You know, this is not my energy though, because it's slightly different. It feels like there's been distance or miles apart in energy, so somebody had to go away, or there was something to do with an elder or elders in the family, or something to do with career, or something for some of you where there was an authority figure or another person that was manipulating them, and they were switched off emotionally, they took a wrong path, and now they want to come back towards you, is what I'm seeing. And there is that watching energy again, so somebody's definitely sat on the sidelines and they do still see you as attractive energy, and they want to come back in to have this restart. So it is heavily coming out in this reading. Some of you could have had children, some of you could have, you know, had a family and it was very passionate, but then there was some injustice that happened, and there is definitely somebody that's wanting to come into your life. Now, the Ace of Cups to me is generally a new start in love, but it does not mean, if time hasn't gone by, that you can't learn to love each other, because you're not going to be the same people. You've been through different experiences, or different things have gone on in your life where there has been deception in the past, but you've grown up and you're now different people, and you're going to get to know each other for the people that you've grown into and the people that you've become. That there is still somebody that is hanging around that wants to come in and make this offer of presenting an opportunity to you for long-term commitment, but you can't see it because your backs are to each other. So there's definitely something here about somebody wanting to re-enter your life, and they may come in at a party celebration. You may bump into this person at a wedding, christening, social gathering or event, or, you know, something where there's a platform, so it could be a concert, festival, or anything like that. I don't know why it's coming out in this reading, but it is anyway, where somebody is divinely guided, and it's a past energy where, look, temperance is here, and we've already seen temperance out on the judgment card, where the universe is now bringing you in and you don't see it coming, and this person doesn't maybe think that they're ever going to have that opportunity with you, but you're both in the right place at the right time. This is a very specific reading. It's not for everybody. I will try to do another one for you, Taurus, if this is not matching what is going on with you. However, the divine and the higher powers, because this card here, Hierophant, is the universe at the moment saying to me that somebody's coming in that will be a wish fulfillment, and you couldn't see it coming. So if there was anything strategic about this, it's coming from the divine, and it will be successful. It's saying it here as well, 6 of Wands straight at the back, and there you go, your King of Pentacles to your Queen of Pentacles. So if somebody and you wasn't in alignment in the past, and you could have been married, separated for years, your children have grown up, and this person could be coming back towards you. Nothing is impossible in this life, because the divine sees all and knows the lessons and the purging that we have to do. And it seems that you have been on quite the journey, but I think that you and this person are going to have a conversation where somebody retracted their energy. They want to come back in and work on something with you as well. So I'm not going to take this reading any further because it's running me around in circles, and there's definitely something that is divinely orchestrated to come into your life. In fact, I want to pick some of these up because these are what I make myself, and there may be a message to come out just to finish a reading off out of these, Taurus. So let's have a look and see. Amber is for those who dare. So there's definitely somebody that's hovering in the background on the sidelines that's wanting to make a move, but maybe the universe is just going to divinely orchestrate you two being in the right place at the right time. It's something to do with being away from home. So you could be at a gathering, an event. It's something to do with a short getaway. So maybe some of you go and revisit friends or family, or you know, you're out and about at a christening, a wedding, or a concert, or something where there's lots of people, because you could be going to see stars, and you could be around a lot of people, and this is going to be something that you can't see coming because it says unknown on the bottom of the deck. So don't miss a note. So something's being divinely orchestrated and you can't see it, and there is definitely something about music because it says mixtape. I made a mistake and I'm sorry. So there is that sorry energy coming out here as well. So there was something guiding me to pick these paper homemades up, and I've got piles of them in here and I've just randomly picked them up. But there's definitely something about somebody coming into your life that you can't see coming. Maybe they've been thinking about you, looking at your social media, but never made a move, and you two just happen to be in at the right place at the right time. There's something about the summer, and we are coming into summer now. There's something about a conversation about highs and lows and long term. And there is something about a third wheel, or some of you could have gone through where somebody left you for another party and it no longer is there because this is upside down. If the shoe fits, so somebody isn't going to want to come in and say he said, she said anymore and be passing the buck or the blame. They've had to go through an awakening, and they don't want to be in an empty space and be without you. They've realised, or been through situations and circumstances where they've had to wake up and realise that everything that they went through, they really had to be vigilant and wake up as they was going through it, which is that spiritual awakening we got at the beginning, Taurus. However, I'm just going to give it one last shuffle and I'm shutting your reading down. Sixth sense. So you can instinctively sense that, you know, there's something, and you are going to have an offer or an invitation that's going to come out of the blue that takes you to this space or place where you possibly could meet somebody. Now, this can happen anywhere between now and the end of summer. So August, September, possibly going into October. And if you ever remember this reading and you watch it and it does happen to you, please let me know, because I am reading energy that's coming in, future energy here. So this for some of you hasn't happened yet and you might think it's impossible, but somebody has taken a wrong turn. And it went wrong for them, and they may reach out to you through friends, or friends are going to invite you somewhere, and there is a goal here where somebody wants to be putting in equal give and take as well. So some things had to be washed up or washed out because there was a stop-start energy in the past. Could be something to do with a Pisces or an Aries, and then we do have July, so it could be a Gemini or a maybe Cancer energy as well. That's what you could be dealing with. And thought I'd find better has come out in reverse, so they know they wasn't going to find better is kind of what I'm seeing, because it's upside down. They thought there was in the past, and they've got some explaining to do, and they need to give you the truth. You may decide to keep them in the friend zone when you have this meeting that comes out of nowhere, and it possibly is going to, because they are a past life soul connection and you have got unfinished business with them. So that's your reading, Taurus. I don't know why I was called to do it. I wasn't going to do this today, and there is things coming out in this reading for somebody. It isn't for everybody, but there is things that are happening that are orchestrated behind the scenes that we don't always have the answers for, but there is going to be signs and synchronizations, and there is going to be conversation, ask, listen and allow. So something is coming in, because there is something that was abandoned or had to be released in the past, and there is some kind of divine clarity to clear that, you know, karmic debt. Something needs laying to rest so it isn't brought back into another life, even if you don't take it anywhere. And maybe you and this person have changed, but that spark or connection may still be there for some of you, but maybe for others it's just the closure that you've been waiting for years. So I'm Celestial Guidance. If this reading resonated, can you please like, share or subscribe? Follow that moral compass is the answers, and I am going to be back doing you another reading, Taurus, because this was too specific and I was called to do it out of the blue. So love and light and blessings, and hopefully I'll see you in another reading. Take care. Bye for now.